How you feel, Mom?
Cold.
Reflect this.
Why is it as heavy as me?
Oh, babe, we gotta get this van progress going. Here we are in the hobbiest of the Nepos.
It looks very,
We are insulating the van floor next. That is the exciting task that is at hand. And I had to return some stuff because I got the wrong stuff, but now I'll get the right stuff and we'll get some stuff done.
what is that material called?
It's called polyiso.
Polyiso.
Polyiso, which is an R value of 6.
Here, let me help. Let me get one.
Yay!
Are you really sure? Wait, I thought you were okay. Well, should I just pull it out or something?
Yep, just pull it out.
Why is it as heavy as me? Can I do it with one hand? Oh gosh. Wait, I don't know. I got it.
Oh, you sure?
Help me.
You got it? Okay, alright.
I just put it in here.
Yeah, you just put it in there. That's all. You just
There you go.
look at that. I see you.
Alright, you do the next one because that was kind of hard.
Hello. It's a new dawn. It's a new day. Sun in the sky. Measured the floor 2 days ago, and now I'm gonna make the cuts and then try to fit everything in. So I haven't really gotten anything done yet, but I lost my gloves. In searching for them, went inside, got some cornbread. Not only is this cornbread, it's my mama's cornbread. Also, my gloves were behind the camera the entire time. There's a Wild Ruth just on the other side of this door. I'm not gonna make any sudden movements so as not to startle her. Here, little Ruth, take my hand. Take my hand.
Dude, I don't want to be the camera.
You have to be.
No.
Everything will be just peachy. I'm gonna have to put a caption on that. They couldn't hear that.
Dude, let me just work.
Do you see why I said peachy? Her hat says peachy. No, come back. Don't.
It's not really working.
Excuse me, Miss Ruth. I was just wondering what I caught you doing there. Are you a construction enthusiast?
Yeah, you know, I've been a construction worker since I came from Bolivia.
Oh, true. Shout out Bolivia, motherland.
Okay, it's not working.
Oh. There's just a little bit of trim, as you can see, that we thought we'd be fine just building over top of. Then we realized that was a foolish idea after we finished derusting. So we're just gonna peel up the metal strip and then the little rubber And that's where one of our beams is gonna go. So this is regular insulation. This is moldy insulation, we think. There's water under here. Don't know how it got there. It's probably, this van's probably just had a rough life. So we're probably gonna have to take the seats out and then scrape this crap out. Okay, so we fast forwarded to nighttime. It is now nighttime. Good night. It looks like there's a where is it? There was a hole of, oh yeah, here. Looks like there's a hole. I don't know who thought it would be a good idea to leave this here, but there's the insulation right there. So that must be one of the sources of the water. Also, I'm sure it got in where it bolts. So this is gonna be kind of messy, gonna take a little while. That's gonna kind of put the flooring and insulation on hold. The new adjusted plan is to take the seats out, tear the flooring, remove the moldy insulation, then we'll go back to insulation. So this is life. We had a plan, thought it would work out nice and dandy, but it didn't. So I am just gonna roll with it, you know? Just gotta be the ducky. So my papa said, he always says, be the ducky. Fun fact, I never called my grandpa Papa. I called my father Papa. So that's who I was talking about, my daddy. I was gonna do all this without recording, but then I thought, nah, they might think when they see this professional sweep job that I hired it out, that I outsourced. Not Aaron Bruce. No, sir. No, ma'am. No, young child. DIY till I die. 100% genuine sweepster. I need you. You're my wingman. Wingwoman. You ready yet? Oh, babe, we gotta get this van progress going.
Baby.
Yes?
Seriously, get off of me.
Can you say good morning to everyone?
Oh,
Well, why do you treat her like that?
she's the only sane one in this house.
Our dog? Our dog is the only sane one in this house?
Baby, I'm trying to do something.
Can you say good morning to everyone?
Dude, no.
You didn't even say good morning to me.
Come, baby, come.
You do look really cute though.
Get off.
Can you at least say good morning?
No.
Whoa. So I'm in the process of trying to unscrew these bolts so I can remove the center seat, but it sucks because the actual nut is on the underside of the van. So I'm trying to troubleshoot because it's just me out here right now. Got my 9/16. Just perf. Just gotta keep my mouth closed. We are rolling, people. Look at that. Mechanic Aaron comes through for the win. Okay, we are almost off. Almost off. No more rust in my mouth. Okay, so there's the first bolt. Here we go. We are rolling. Ow. Okay. All right, nobody's staring. Let's go. Yeah, there's a lot of mold. I guess the floor insulation, a lot of water got to it, and so that is what we have now. So yeah, wow, that smells terrible. I'm so so glad that that we saw what we saw earlier, because it is just terrible. Oh my gosh, there's puddled water underneath. I don't know what in the world happened, but this is actually terrible. It didn't even, I mean, it's terrible, but it didn't even look that bad here, right? I mean, it's just soaked in this water, and that looks like grunge, not so much rust. I mean, there's probably rust under these bubbles, but that's not even the worst of it. Yeah, that's not even the worst of it. Under this not console, whatever it is, this is, I guess, what housed the seatbelt sensor. Oh my goodness. All that corrosion. And yeah, so that, I mean, that must not work anymore. This is the damage. So it's, I mean, it's just, there's like bubbling everywhere. So I'm gonna have to brush all of this. But here, there's been some hardcore rust. And there was a hole in the floor mat where the insulation soaked up water. And so water just sat on this panel. I got me a hammer. Really good news. So I did finish everything. I didn't run out of anything. I don't think. I had a small enough area that the rust converter that I had left from doing the back of the van was plenty enough. I only really touched up the areas that were really bad. I started with the driver's seat where the pedals are, and then just kind of touched up some places where there was rust, or there was just like, looks like the beginnings of rust, or just bare naked metal. That's kind of where I went, and then just used the rest kind of as I saw fit. The primer the primer was actually like a tan gray color. I don't know, that I guess it was supposed to be gray. I thought it would be black. The last one that I got was black. It was a surprise, but whatever. Yeah, and then the turbo can, it was like 2 cans worth in 1 can. That worked perfectly fine. So here's what it looks like. It is currently drying. I laid on basically 1 really thick coat of paint. Yeah, I mean, I'm not super concerned because I have so many layers. So the rust converter and then primer and then paint. So that being said, we did it. All right, everyone, hello again. Here's what we're doing today. I'm using masking paper to get the kind of general measurements of the floor of the cab area, and then I'm going to use that as like a blank so that I can trace and then cut out the Reflectex that I just want as kind of like a cushion. It's not really gonna insulate all that much, but I don't want cloth insulation because that molded last time. So yeah, I'm gonna put a layer of Reflectex down for insulation, and then I'm gonna put this rubber roll. I'll show you in a second. But yeah, that's what we're doing now. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. I sprayed adhesive, but the reason I got wrecked, if you look right over there, you can see the adhesive with no spray nozzle. How on earth did they sell me a 3M adhesive spray without a little nozzle?
Wait,
How?
Dude, that's not fair.
I was about to spray the Home Depot spray, like the adhesive spray, so I could stick the Reflectex to the ground, but then there was no nozzle, so I ran inside frantically looking for an equivalent nozzle thingy.
Tell me to not get my perfume.
I tried. Oh no, I would have, but it doesn't work.
You would have?
I would have tried, Couldn't find any that were compatible, so I just put on a glove and then found a piece of metal and shoved it down in there and then sprayed. Wow, that was stressful. I've still got sticky stuff on my hands. It's terrible. It's absolutely terrible. Hip hip,
Hooray.
hip hip,
Hooray.
hip hip.
Hooray. Sorry, it's too cold.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, so we got the floor in. Honestly, it looks like a pretty beat job. But it's okay. The seats are going to be sitting here and there. So this is just going to be storage stuff. We super glued just these. Not super glued, we Gorilla glued them. Just so that, because they were tinier pieces, they didn't lay flat. So it was mostly just to keep them flat. And then the bulkhead screws in to the floor on part of it. So that'll keep it down as well. Yeah, so a job poorly done, but a job done. How you feel, Ma?
Cold.
Oh, it's pretty cold. It was warmer today. Any other thoughts?
No, maybe let's just put the seats back on and let's go inside and cuddle and go to sleep.
Oh, okay. If you say so.